Hello, welcome to my alternative channel, Anti-War. Here we are on Anti-War, and we are looking at Smirnoff Ice Pink Lemonade, a premium malt beverage with natural flavors and certified 4.5% alcohol. Brewed and canned by the Smirnoff Company in Plainfield, Illinois. They produce, according to their website, they only produce at that facility flavored malt beverages, flavored beers. Smirnoff. Let's see, where is it? Oh, Smirnoff. A very old vodka company. Now, in some states, according to their website, in some states, this is actually made with Smirnoff vodka. But most states are rather strict, so they only make it with a beer base, barley malt, and hops, and they add coloring, food coloring, for the certified pink color. There you go. Certified by the U.S. government is being safe for human and animal consumption. The color, not the alcohol. Animals can't have alcohol. All right. Well, maybe some, not cats and dogs. All right. Natural flavors, though, no artificial flavoring. So they're showing a lemon and raspberries. And it tastes like lemons and raspberries. Not exactly freshly squeezed lemons and raspberries, maybe more like dehydrated raspberry and lemon substance poured into a beer base with a load of sugar. Okay, no problem. $15, $15.99, actually $15.99 at Walmart. It was $3 more than at a competing store. Won't name the more expensive store. Was I dying to buy this? I was not dying to buy it, but I said, oh, well, it won't hurt anything, and it doesn't hurt to buy these flavored malt beverages, or maybe it doesn't help anything. But my daughter, I showed her these. She was like, oh, get them away. You know, she just wouldn't even dream of trying to review one. That's cool. A matte finish. It's like not a glossy finish. It's a matte finish. Interesting finish on the can. Like a fine grain sandpaper finish. Extremely fine grain. Why do they call it ice? It's not an ice beer. It's not using the ice beer process, from what I can tell. But I guess they just mean like ice cold. Now, in my opinion, which may be worth a lot less than the $15.99 for the 12-pack, but in my opinion, I would rather drink, I prefer, or I think, let me say it correctly. In my opinion, the Smirnoff Ice Smash Pink Lemonade is better, which is the raspberry and lemon smash at the 8% level. Nearly twice as heavy alcohol. 4.5 times 2 is 9, but heading toward double. Why is that? I don't know exactly why, but it seems like these flavored malt beverages, FMBs, hold together better at the 8 to 10% range. They just have a better overall presentation. At 4.5%, it's fine, but a lot of tap water shows through, which is not that fine because I can drink tap water a lot cheaper than buying beer, So, I mean, I don't drink these things ever, except when doing reviews. I bought the 12-pack, so I'm going to drink them, but I don't drink these things as a practice. That's just the truth. I don't. It's tart. It's very sweet. It is not bitter in any way. But yeah, there's a heavy component of tap water. good tap water. I'm sure the tap water in Plainfield, Illinois is very nice. I don't know about Flint, Michigan. Around here, it's fine. Although most people around here don't drink it because of the television propaganda. They think they're going to die and get cancer and all this from drinking tap water. So they buy bottled water, which is basically tap water put in a bottle. But it's from a different state, so they don't read the label, so they buy it. They just pay astronomically more for it. If you like pink lemonade, like lemonade mix, that's okay. I never drank it. I'm honest. I'm telling you the truth. I never drank that. I can tell you what I drank day to day, and it wouldn't include this or the pink lemonade. My father says these are products for people that don't like the taste of beer. That is almost certainly the case. Meaning, regular beer like Schlitz, Old Milwaukee, Pabst Blue Ribbon, Heileman's Old Style, National Bohemian, Lone Star, Olympian, things like that. Medium body, very dry finish. Do they use high fructose corn syrup? They might. I can't really determine that. With those old Anheuser-Busch products like the Natty Rush, it was pretty obvious they were because it was like really sticky, weird, sticky, sweet yuck, like a Coca-Cola or a Pepsi, which are, I don't even do videos for those. People say you could get a lot of views. Yeah. I could get a lot of views doing cake reviews and cookie reviews and Popeye's chicken review, but I'm not interested in that on the main channel or the anti-war channel. And I'm not chasing views and I'm not chasing subs. I see a lot of people that are, I won't name names, but they could name names and be accurate. But there's no purpose in that. But I'm like, oh look, they got so many subs. Look at all the subs, but they got no views relative to subs. Like, I know what my views are relative to the subs. But you look at their channel, their subscriber rate is extraordinarily higher than the view rate. So my question is, what's the point of having subscribers who don't watch? I do the channels just for fun, just for interaction, like, hey, what do you think about this beer? Well, this is what I think. And, y'all know I always say the same stuff. I tried this last year. It was really good. I mean, what do you want me to say? I tried it. It was really good. Or I tried it. It was okay. I tried it. It was excellent. I tried it. It was most excellent. I don't get very elaborate in my comments, but I never was chasing subs, views, likes, any of that. But if you want to do that, that's fine with me. It doesn't bother me either way. I just find it strange that some people have it super high. They might have 5 times the subscribers that my channel has, but they'll have half the views. What's the problem? If 5 times as many people are watching or subscribe to your channel, why are only half the number watching that watch mine? It's like something's not adding up. I don't get it. Anyway, I mean, because like me, I don't subscribe to channels I don't watch, because I don't want to watch the content. There's a few I'm about to unsubscribe from because they started off like they're doing liquor reviews. Oh, liquor reviews. Oh, they were interesting, But then they're talking about politics this, politics that. They're doing old TV shows, old boxing matches. And I'm like, what is this channel about? I don't care about all that old stuff. And I'm gonna give it another month. I'm gonna unsubscribe to all these people. It's like they trick people. It's almost like they started their channel as a bait. Like people are interested in liquor to watch their reviews, but really wasn't about that. It was about other things. Same thing has happened with beer reviews too, as you know, as we all know. But how would I score this product? Well, when I did the Boulevard Barrel Aged Quad, I said this is the kind of beer where every time you drink it, the score is going to go up. You know, it's like, oh man, this is a 94 for sure. And then you drink it the second time, this is a 96 all the way out of the ballpark. And then the third time you drink it, that's a 98. I'm telling you, this thing is great. Fourth time, this is a 99. I'm telling you, this thing is, you know, it just climbs because so many things you didn't realize before. But with the Smirnoff Neon Ice, which, like I said, I don't take issue with them making these things. They know people want to buy them, so hey, make them. You know, you can sell it with a straight face. It's like they're not making the claim anyway that it's some kind of like erudite product, some Belgian Trappist ale. You know, they're not making that case. They're just saying, yeah, it's fun. You want to drink something that tastes like blue raspberry, which is not even a real flavor. You want to taste pink lemonade. You want to taste peach, which did remarkably taste like peach. Pineapple. It doesn't all have to be that serious, you know, so I get that. I understand that. I'm aware of that. It's like NFL games. I watch them. Watch the Saints. But I'm not 14 years old. You know, when I was 14, I would get upset. You know, like if they would lose, I'll get upset. I'd be disturbed, you know. When I was 24, I'd be upset, disturbed. By the time I was 34, I was like, oh, well, they lost, you know. Too bad. 44, I was like, yeah, it's something to watch, you know. Now, 10 years later, it's like, yeah, they won, they lost. It's fun to watch, but you don't care about it. Like if they win or lose, if they went 17-0, you'd be glad, you know, because they won. But if they went 0-17, you still watch because it's not like when you were younger and you didn't have perspective and you were like, yeah, they got a touchdown. And then you look on it later and with the proper perspective and you say, the whole thing is like insidious business. Hector, excuse me, choking. Hector says, is that a 16-ounce can? I haven't seen it, that flavor. No, it isn't. It's a 12-ounce. It's just a regular 12-ounce can. And there's four, you know, everything's got to be these skinny cans now. There's 4 flavors. I might do all 4 on this channel, the alternative channel. Why not? Heck, it's kind of hazy. So the main point of what I was saying is that if you look at it with the right perspective, then you wouldn't be so hostile to it. You know, it's just like a pure beer person. A pure beer person. I would be very hostile to this and say, it's wrong, it's terrible, how could they do it? I can't believe it. It's everything I stand against. But it's just a normal person. You look at it and say, what difference does it make? Buy it and enjoy it. Buy it and be indifferent to it, in my case. Or buy it and hate it, which I guess a few people would buy it and hate it, but I don't think there'd be too many, really. Is it going to, yeah, these things are big. Is it going to, I don't know which of these is going to be around in 10 years. I don't know because the market is so volatile. What's hot today could be dead tomorrow, like White Claw. I didn't say that. I said like White Claw. I mean, it's all right. Yeah, it's all right. Score. Um, Initially on the main channel, I said it was an A for what it is, although I didn't like what it was, but an A like most excellent. Maybe I said A minus. I can never remember. I think the main drawback on these is the predominance of tap water flavor. And I said at the beginning, and I'm saying it now, I'm not against tap water. I drink it all the time. I just don't pay $15.99 to drink tap water. You see the point? So that's kind of a drawback that it does shine through. Might happen in regular pink lemonade. I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna pull it back to 90. I'm gonna pull it down to 90 out of 100. Still very high, considering everything about this. You could say a lot of negative things if you really wanted to, but so yeah, 90 out of 100 for a flavor malt beverage at the low, choking it down at the low alcohol level, 4.5. I mean, if you say to yourself, "I'm gonna get drunk off of these," yeah, probably you're going to get sick off of them faster than drunk. Too much sugar and sweetness and coloring on. You'd probably get ill before you get drunk, which to me, I never did like that whole concept of I'm going to get drunk because that's like a drug addiction issue. I thought that when now that's something I thought when I was 14, 24, 34, 44, 54, that I still think now, you see, because at that age, I thought, why you want to I was thinking this then, 1982, like why you want to be in that condition, like why would you want to be quote unquote drunk? I'm high, I'm drunk. It's like, what's the point of that altered state of reality? To me that didn't seem like a good thing. I was thinking that could lead to a lot of problems. I knew the whole Elvis Presley experience. I grew up with that, so I thought the whole all the lessons point towards or argue towards don't do it. So when I saw my friends, and not all my friends of course, but friends and acquaintances and relatives doing all that, I thought, I don't want to be part of it. I don't want anything to do with it. I don't want to be around it. And I didn't get around it. I just avoided it. Now when I started the beer drinking, I should say the beer tasting project in February 96, it was more like I just wanted to taste, like, let me see what these taste like. If they taste bad, I won't buy them anymore and I'll find something else to do. There's a lot of hobbies. But I tasted Miller High Life and I thought, no, that's pretty interesting. Has a lot of things I hadn't thought about. Well, thought about a little bit, not too much. So then I said, let me try Schlitz, Budweiser, Miller High Life, and so forth. Pabst Blue Ribbon, Old Milwaukee. So I thought, now this is a hobby that could have endless possibilities because, I have some money. I know how to budget. I manage my money, even with certain constraints in 96, pretty serious constraints. But I could work through that. And so here we are 26 years later, and I thought, and I'm saying, yeah, so the possibilities are endless because you could just keep expanding and try this, try that, and try the other thing. And it doesn't have to be that whole mindset of, oh, I'm gonna get drunk, we gonna get high, we gonna go crazy. Because it's just not my. I mean, I kid around about it sometimes, but that's just kidding. But it's just not my mindset. It's just tasting, trying. Oh, what do you think about the flavor here? Now, there's a guy at work. I work with him. He said, "You're a nerd. That's what nerds do." They say, "Oh, look, it tastes like pomegranate." He says, "When I get home from work, I drink a whole 24 pack of Bud Light. I go, wow." I said, "Well, Well, you can do whatever you want to do. It doesn't make any difference to me. Your interests don't conflict with my interests. I don't live at your house. You don't live at mine. I see you at work. We get along fine. And I said, but that's just not what I do. And if you want to say that's a nerd or a dren or like, a fuddy duddy, I don't care. I mean, you say what you want. I say it's like you're jealous in a way, but I just don't care. Like that old comedian from the 80s. I don't care. 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 All right. So let's see. Comments. Hector says, yeah, they got eliminated. The Dodgers got eliminated, but I don't like playoffs. Playoffs favor the inferior team. And I can make a video about that. The playoff system favors inferior teams. It penalizes the best teams and it favors the lesser teams, which is not fair. Are you going to any sports events? Well, I've been to a bunch so far this year, many. No Major League Baseball, but I've been to so many in the past. I was thinking about going to see University of Memphis at Tulane in New Orleans, Louisiana, but that game is sold out almost. I'm not paying $50 when it's live on cable television. ESPN2, no. 3:30 Eastern, 12:30 Pacific. No, I'm not paying $50 to go watch that. I might just sit here and watch LSU against Mississippi and Tulane against Memphis and just keep changing back and forth the channels because, but yeah, I've been going to a lot of games every weekend. And I was going to go this weekend. I said for $10 because they've been having $10 tickets. I said, I'll go for $10. But I'm not paying 50. People say 50, that's the normal price. Well, it might be the normal price for you, but it's not the normal price for me. Okay, I'm a hustler. I work the streets. When I go to a game, I work the streets. I deal and wheel and deal. I make money at games. I went to the Sugar Bowl one time in New Orleans. I made $140 working the street. I went to LSU game against Arkansas in 2007. I started working the street and I got a ticket to get into the game in a good seat, and I made like about $100. Yeah, it was like $120. Yeah. I could make money this weekend. I could do it. But I don't know. I don't feel like going out there and do that hustle. I mean, I know those guys out there. They know me. They were trying to get with me 2 weeks ago. I said, man, I got tickets. But they were like, you remember the old days? I said, I remember the old days. They were talking about Schaefer beer. I said, that wasn't Schaefer beer. I was Schlitz beer I was giving you. But he got confused. He was like, oh, yeah. But nah, I don't know. I got to think about it. I'm probably just going to stay here and watch the game. I quit drinking the flavored malt beverages. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan, but I'm not an enemy either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a fan of these things. Definitely not a fan, but I'm not an enemy either. It's kind of like a middle ground. So, all right. Well, the Saints, they're playing tonight. What am I saying? Against the Cardinals, the Chicago Cardinals. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to say the St. Louis Cardinals. I meant to say the Phoenix Cardinals. I meant to say the Arizona Cardinals.